What's up? What's up, guys? We're watching TikToks. It's fun, right? We're watching sales TikToks. I'm going to chime in, give my thoughts on the sales gurus on TikTok, if their methods are valid, if they're not valid. I'm in this like community area in my apartment, so if someone walks in and I'm watching sales TikToks, it's going to be kind of awkward. That's why I got shitty lighting here, but I'm just going to like pause and play, give feedback from my experience in working with a bunch of salespeople, sales teams. Uh, if you guys are new here, give me a follow, give me a comment, give me a like, and definitely even if you're not new here, like leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you want to see next. This may be an unedited video. It may not be. We'll see how it plays out, but let's get into it, guys.
What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon, ask me a question.
What's your favorite color?
It's a great question, Brandon. Why do you ask? I'm going to make him answer a question with a question, and you'll control the conversation. I do this with all my sales texts.
Well, how much is that?
Well, how much were you looking to spend today? I control everything by asking the question. Ask me a question.
Yeah, the last thing you want on your sales call is for them to be asking the questions. Unless you are at a point in the call where you've already ran your process and now it is part of your process for them to ask questions if they have them. You don't want them in the middle of your discovery or your pitch to be interrupting you and asking you questions because chances are they're not really relevant to what you're talking about. So use this hack to control any sale. You want to know why. You don't just want to answer a question. You need to understand why the question is coming up in the first place. And by the way, guys.
Hey, man, I stink an objection.
By the way, guys, I just went on TikTok and I typed in sales, and so I think it's feeding me like all the popular ones. So hopefully we get a good mixture in, but let's run it.
Any tips? Yeah, of course. Just use the NOT technique for any of them. What the heck is that? Yeah, we love the tool, but it's just kind of expensive. Yeah, naturally you want to get the best price, and obviously I want to get you using our tool, right? So typically what we do is we look at two different solutions. Either A, we talk about a different pricing model we can use for you guys, or B, we can even take some tools out of it to make it cheaper. Hey man,
All right. So I see why this would work, but he's giving it up too easily. He's giving up either a discount or a smaller ticket size way too easily. You need similar to the last TikTok we just watched was like a question in response to a question, but here I would ask a question. So like if I can rewind.
Thinking objection handling. Any tips? Yeah, of course. Just use the NOT technique for any of them. What the heck is that? Yeah, we love the tool, but it's just kind of expensive.
Okay, we love the tool, but it's just kind of expensive. So many different things you could do at this point besides offering them a discount or taking things away that you know they need. We love the tool, but it's just kind of expensive. Kind of? Question mark? Kind of expensive? Okay, were you looking at solutions that were cheaper? Oh, why do you, so they were offering, or was there somebody else you were chatting with that is offering you the same exact thing just for a lesser price? It's never the case. It's never the case. Cheaper, I'm sorry, what was this? It was kind of expensive. Okay, like kind of expensive compared to another bid that you received. There's a lot of like probing questions that you could ask here that'll get the real reason they're asking it, because like kind of expensive is relative. You can still have people buy for that price if it's kind of expensive. Another thing you can do is, isolate the value, make sure they see the value, make sure they understand that you are a premier solution in the market if you are. But then again, you don't want to go and as far as like selling it, right? So I would just really hit them with kind of expensive or, yeah, we're not cheap. Of course not. We're not the cheap solution. Were you talking with another team that is doing the same thing for a lesser price? That's perfect right there.
Top 5 paying sales jobs that you might not have heard of. So number one is you can look at.
You guys all know this dude, of course, right? Uncle Hormozy.
Selling solar. Some of the best solar guys make $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year just going door to door selling solar panels. Number two is selling pest control. A lot of those guys can make $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year selling pest control. Same thing with alarm systems. And the reason is because these have huge packages and long lifetime values. The fourth one is you can sell high ticket stuff. So in general, the higher the ticket of the thing that you're selling, the more money you get paid. And here's the beautiful thing. It takes the same amount of time to sell something for $1 million as it takes to sell something for $100. And it's just the question of what kind of beliefs you have as a salesman and whether or not you can do it. But sales is sales. And so if you are going to be selling, you might as well sell the most expensive stuff. Top.
Yeah. Perfect, guys. Hormozy's one of us. That's always what I tell new guys too, like people who are just new in sales. High ticket sales is like the pinnacle of sales, man. It's like you're a contractor, it's remote, you can earn a lot of money, but for that reason, there's a lot of people in it. It's not the easiest. Solar, really good option. Like getting doors slammed in your face, so good. Pest control, alarms, like that type of in-home sales experience, it will set you up to be better at high ticket sales. And I do feel, I've said this before, I feel like people who come straight from, let's say, high school to high ticket sales, they don't learn real sales because high ticket sales is like a distorted version of sales. They don't learn real sales, and then it's just harder for them to pick up on some of the principles and the basics beneath high ticket sales. So I agree with this. You should try to get into high ticket sales if you're not already. I'd assume you're looking into it if you're watching this video. Otherwise, door to door. I was in roofing and solar, also a good option.
Easy trick to get rid of sales pressure is just, hey Ashley, before we go into this, you don't have to buy this insurance today, do you?
No.
Awesome. I just wanted to make sure I can help you make an educated decision because I don't like people rushing into stuff that they can't get.
I like that.
Or if they say yes, awesome. Close them right there. Just because they say.
Whoa, that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't even really have thoughts on it at this time. Let me think.
No doesn't mean I'm not going to close them. But now all the pressure is off.
I like that. That's good. That's solid.
Easy trick to get rid of.
I like it. I like it. I mean, you got to mess around with it, and then you got to make sure that when you're if you are objection handling or if you are closing at the end, you're doing it from a position of looking to help them versus like desperation, needing the sale, needing new business. But yeah, getting their guard down, I rate it.
If this is on your For You page, you probably love sales and you're excited.
Next.
I'm going to show you 3 secrets that have been hidden from you to 10x your sales. These secrets may be the only thing you need to know to hit 10K per month. Number 1 is stop introducing.
Just super quiet.
If this is on your
Easy trick to get rid of sales pressure is.
That did just get super quiet. Sorry, bro. I'm skipping you. It's quiet.
Hi, Eric. This is Sam Details giving you a shout from AccuLinks. I'm great. How are you? We are we're roofing and exterior contracting focus, but Hi, Eric. This is Sam Details giving you.
The company I used to work for, or roofing, the industry, I guess, they used to use the software. I have no idea what this is, though. Like, did she make a funny face or
Contracting
something?
focus, but
Whatever. We're not going to learn from that.
Well, because I'm not really trying to sell them anything. I'm trying to help them. And if someone's legitimately and authentically trying to help you, the relationship gets built stronger and quicker. Out of all the salespeople in the world, I always tell them, if you really want to sell more, stop selling at all. Start helping people. Don't be a salesperson, be a help person. Well,
Facts. That's Uncle Brad. Yeah,
5 books that you need to become better.
I'm all right. I'm good,
You
bro.
know what a typical salesperson looks like?
No.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Andy. So what brought you guys into the dealership? Okay. Are you here to see anybody? No? All right. Well, I'll be helping you today. And what are you looking for? Come on, man. I know who you are. You know what a typical salesperson looks like?
That's bad. Andy Elliott, I will give him this, man. He's been at it, 2021, just now coming out, but he's so good at like the physical side of things. If you've watched his video, like him training these car sales guys, like the way that he can just kind of command a presence, besides like him fucking yelling and like neck veins coming out and all this crazy stuff, making people take their shirts off. I feel like this guy was just a beast at car sales. I don't know his entire background, but yeah, he's just like straightforward. He's a closer. So he gets a lot of hate. He probably deserves some of it, but he's a closer for sure.
This is how you can sell anything to anyone by using this one simple hack. This hack works like a charm because it's triggering the part of the brain that is responsible for fear. It's kind of like with concert tickets. There's always this big hype before the tickets are even getting sold, which is basically telling your subconscious mind that there's only a little chance of you getting a hold of one ticket. And that is basically the fear of missing out. Tag someone in the comments who need this.
Okay. Yeah, FOMO works. FOMO works in sales. It's got 9,000 likes almost. Like, dude, why can't I do that? It's crazy. FOMO works, but it can't be fake. Or that's, urgency. It can't be fake.
The customer walks in. What's the first question 99.9% of salespeople ask? Hey, welcome into the store today. How can I help you? What do 99% of people say to that? Oh, we're just looking. If I'm in that situation, I want to use that to my advantage and their advantage, and I actually want to tell them that objection in my first opening question. So I might say, hey, welcome into the store today. Are you guys just out looking? Now, see, they're like, yeah, we are. Oh, okay. And do you know what you're looking for? Now notice how I slowed down that question. Instead of saying, do you know what you're looking for? Knee-jerk question, knee-jerk reaction. We say, oh, and do you know what you're looking for? Like I'm curious, okay? Like I'm confused.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Front loading the objection, like getting in front of it. It's chess, not checkers, guys.
Is there any wiggle room for price on that vehicle?
There's actually no wiggle room in the
I guess this is just like car sales TikTok, but you can still learn from it.
price. We like to make it nice and easy and put our best price up front.
What about if I paid in cash? What would the price be then?
It'd be exactly the same. Yeah, so whether you finance or pay cash actually doesn't make a whole lot of difference for us.
Well, that's ridiculous. I've never paid asking price and I don't plan on it.
All right, well, it sounds like we might be on the wrong car here, so I can try to help you find one that's more within your budget if you'd like.
No, that's the one I like. I'm just not paying that price.
All right, well, this is market value price, so this is what everybody pays. Is the reason why you're asking because you're trying to achieve some sort of monthly payment?
Well, I can't go over $500 a month.
Okay, well, that...
All right, this guy's sharp, but like I don't think this is serving us. So let's go. Let's go to the next.
The better of a human you are, the better.
Okay. Sorry guys, 2017 MacBook Pro live in action right now. It's on my lap and it's like basically on fire. It's burning my legs.
This is so simple, and it's going to help you get so many more sales. It's going to help you make so much more money. It's going to make your life and your career so easy. Anytime a prospect, a client, or a customer reaches out to you, I want you to start the conversation by saying these words. What can I get you information on? Every single person that calls you, whether they're an upset customer or an interested prospect, wants information. And when you say things like, how can I help you? Or how are you doing today? You're not skillful. When you simply pivot and say, what can I get you information on? They will tell you exactly where they want the conversation to go, and you will.
I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. It's very like, I'm your servant-esque. Maybe they don't need information. Why don't you just greet them like a person? Say their name. I don't know, just me though.
What's your number one tip for a first-time buyer?
Have money down.
What's your number one tip?
That's car sales.
Bad sales reps take too long to close deals. Here's how good sales reps do that. Every time you're scheduling a meeting with somebody, instead of pushing out a week, you just give an unreasonable date like later today or even tomorrow, but then end with, or is that too soon? Bad sales reps take too long to close deals.
I would usually say you always want to suggest a time that is like very close so that it doesn't slip through the cracks. But I'll always say something like, I'm not sure what your schedule is looking like, but I do have something today at 4 p.m. or I've got something tomorrow at 2 p.m. Do either of those work for you? Don't let them give another time. Don't let them say that's too soon. Like, make them go out of their way to say that because it's uncomfortable and people don't want to say that, right? So just suggest I could do today at 4 p.m. or tomorrow at 2 p.m. Does either of those work for you? Which one works better? Be more assumptive.
You want to become a top salesperson, you're going to need to understand these 5 tips. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You're going to have to resign from the company club. You go into the break room and all the salespeople who don't sell that much complain about the bad leads. And is that club going to help you make more sales and money? Probably not. Number 2, you have to be freaking 1,000% committed to being the best. If you're not committed, you're never going to learn the skills, all right? This is a big one. You have to be prepared. If I ever got...
This is super basic. He's not wrong.
I don't want no solar.
What's that?
I don't want solar.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, nobody does until they actually know what's going on.
I know what's going on. Thanks, man.
I
really appreciate it. I don't want none of your information.
Of course, man.
I don't want solar right at the moment. I know when I want to get it and when I'm going to get it.
I was going to say, you got like a window solar thing there.
Yeah, that's just a thing.
Yeah, and we saw the Prius and thought you might be a good fit. I mean...
Well, one of these days I will be, but right at the moment I'm not.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I think, people that are putting it on are hitting the lottery, and it sounds like you know a lot about it. I mean, you seem like a technology guy. You would own the system, just like you own your house, and you don't pay anything out of pocket, and the fixed amount stays there versus the APS going up and up and up every single year, every single month, however they like to do it. I mean, I always like to ask people, why'd you choose APS when you moved in? And nobody really had a choice. They're a monopoly, right? So with that, they can dictate the cost of energy. It keeps going up and up and up and up. It's kind of ridiculous. So this is a neighborhood average, about 164. Do you know if you guys pay more or less of the same?
Right the same.
Okay, let's just pretend this is you. Let's make this easy. So I'd take you from 164. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, I'm going to save you 50%, brother. We're not in California, okay? The reason people are doing it is for the power ownership and having a fixed bill that never goes up. So the 164 gets slashed down to about $10 a month. And then you got the 159. This stays.
We're getting into the weeds, but like these solar guys, man, they're dogs. That's why they crush when they come to high ticket sales. But just staying persistent and being sharp and knowing your shit. As a solar panel, this was very impressive. But like what he said about the little thing in the yard or the Prius, that was good.
What I believe is the most important question that you can answer in a sales interview in order to land that position. You are going to get this question so much throughout any sales interview process that you're going to be confused as to why every single person is asking you. However, it's so important that you answer this question with passion, and I'm going to tell you what the question is right now. The question every
Wow, this is a long TikTok.
Interviewee is going to ask you is, why do you want to work for this company? I can bet that most of you are probably applying for multiple different sales roles at different companies. And if you answer that question as to why you want to work for that company very generically, and you kind of just shift it towards why you want to be in sales, you're not going to land that position. This answer needs to be so tailored. And like I said in the beginning, it needs to be answered with passion, because if you're able to convince them why you want to work for them specifically, then you will simply sell them on the fact that you can sell the business to other potential clients as well. Your role as a...
This is very elementary. I'm going to do a few more, guys. A few more.
Sales reps, I'm about to share with you one thing that will make customers do.
This is way too long.
There's been like at least 10 guys before you.
They send the amateurs first, right? I'm not asking you to do it. So just give me one more minute, I gotta go. It's the concept of owning something versus renting something, right? You own your house, you own your cars, you own everything. You don't own your electricity. It's pretty dang contradicting, because they can raise the rates whenever the heck they want. So instead of just chucking your money down the gutter, paying to live, donating to APS every single month, all that happens is it goes right back to your property value. You save your wallet, you save the planet. It just makes so much more sense, because I got energy, baby. I wouldn't be lying to you. I wouldn't be like being persistent, because I know that if you saw the numbers, you would do it just because you're already paying for it. You're not paying anything out of pocket. There's not a down payment.
There's no $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. It's nothing. The only time you would see the solar payment is literally when your system is up and activated. You say deuces the APS and it's a kick in the hinder to them. I'm on your team.
There's been like it.
Guys, smooth. It's a solar dog. It's a solar dog. Not much to say.
Guys, what's up? Big Luke here. Paid to Persuade. Listen.
Big Luke. This guy just looks like he's a closer. Let's see. Paid to Persuade. Let's see what Luke's got.
You have to validate your customer. I hear too many salespeople doing
Does bro have teeth? Does he have teeth up there?
this. Well, you know, the price seems a little too high. I think I want to pass. I think I want to think about it. Price is too high. Mr. Jones, that's a leathered up Laramie. 4-wheel drive, moonroof, power slide, and rear window, Bluetooth, all the toys. Price is too high. Our competitors have got these things for $4 or $5 grand over sticker. We're only at list price, man. That price is not high. Guys, no. The correct answer is, Mr. Jones, $84,000 is a high price. It's a ton of money. I don't think any vehicle should go for $85,000. Personally, I'd rather buy a rental property and make some money with it. But the truth of this scenario is, which I kind of know you already know because you're an intelligent guy and you've done some research, the market is up right now. We are in an up market. The reality is my competitors are asking $4,000 to $5,000 over sticker price for the same vehicle. So relative to the marketplace, our MSRP price is actually...
Yes, that's good. Dude needs to buy some teeth, though. He's like flapping his gums all around. I was looking at the comments here. That's good. I wish we had more high-ticket sales type.
If you just started selling cars, at a new dealership and you are...
One more good one. Come on.
Richard, what's something...
Jeez, dude. Let's see. I don't know. Let's watch Uncle Ryan real quick.
You'll see a lot of salespeople who make more money than their managers or the COO.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen it
In
in tech.
tech.
The sales guys make the most money.
Which one did you want to see if you can qualify for?
I like the 15.
Okay.
Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Which one do you want to leave behind to your husband?
Go to the 15 one.
So 126, is that going to be comfortable in the monthly budget?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
But if you are able to qualify, which one would you want to leave behind to your family?
I'll probably try to trade.
Independent high-ticket sales. These boys are selling life insurance. Liars, bro. Life insurance is not high-ticket sales. Anyways, we're done. We're done with this video. I don't think I caught a disease, but like, I don't know. Some good stuff, some bad stuff, some weird stuff. Dudes without teeth. Let me make my head a little bigger here. Yeah, good stuff, weird stuff, bad stuff. You guys let me know what you want to see for content. And if you guys like, I know you like the entertainment stuff, but if you want to see more educational versus entertainment versus general sales versus specifically high ticket sales, I'm here to make it all, guys. So if you made it this far, which I'd be very surprised if you did, give me a follow, do the subscribe thing, drop a comment, like the video. Let's make it go viral, guys. Want to keep making 1 to 2 videos a week. Got another one coming soon. Community member interview with my boy Benny, who's been in for a bit. Yeah, guys, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.